So we're back on Billy's Washington here, and get an hour or so in on it before I go to work. So just off camera, I've cleaned it out inside, not fully, but got the worst of the dust out. And I promise I won't blow my vape into it, because that seems to be upsetting one person. Anyhow, so I'll clean the controls, change the display, change LEDs, and get the meter in, and we'll see if I have enough time to get the meter lit up the way I do them on these. So let's go. I started off with the meter, and if you have a look at some of the earlier footage, I meant to show this before I started, but it had a dirty big scratch, just like the other radio down here. So my source of these meters has dried up, and I've only one left, and I need that for something else. So what I did was I polished it out of it, wet and dry 2000 grit paper, and spent about 15-20 minutes polishing it, and then I went at it with some compound and gave it a few goes of that, and yeah, like the scratch is gone. It's not 100%, but it's a lot better than it was. You can't see the big scratch anyway. Now this meter background will be changed, and for one of the white ones, and the only thing with that is you lose the modulation scale, but look, who uses that? So that's the next thing now. We're going to change out the scale and get the meter back together, and probably get it back into the radio maybe. So we'll be back. Okay, so the meter is all prepared and retaped all the way around and ready to go back in. Only difference was I changed the needle from white to orange, because it's easier to see it. All these rotary controls have been cleaned, and these switches have been cleaned. So the next step now is to get this display out and put in the new one. I have the new one burning in on the tester there, so I always burn them in for an hour or so before I fit them to the radio, because if anything is going to go wrong, it'll go wrong in the first hour. But I've never had a failure yet. I just made that thing just more for the crack anyway. It does everything. There's like regular LEDs, there's common cathode, Uniden, it does common anode, Cybernet. That one there is for the digits from EFT 3900. That one's from the digits from an EFT, or not an EFT, an FC347. And you know, it's handy. You just plug them in, and if they work, they work. If they don't, you know there's a problem. So I always use it when I'm scrapping radios. I have a lot of digits there out of radios that are kind of hard to get, like the EFT ones. They're impossible to get. The FC347 ones can be hit and miss. So the blue and green ones, I have hundreds of them, and I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the old red ones from the radios I've taken them out of, and I have loads of the blue ones for jumbo as well. So we're all good. So next step now is to get this out and change these 3 LEDs here, and we'll be back to you then. So that's where we are for now, and it's almost time for me to go to work. That's not the actual light, that's just the torch in behind it, because I didn't get that far. So all the display is changed. Just have to do this meter lighting, and see, can I find out why the meter is not working on transmit, because it's on. Not a thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't know what the deal is there, so we'll have to figure that out. You know, it just occurred to me that I never checked the output of this when I came here, just to receive. So I have it on the dummy load now. That's on AM. Sideband. Nada. So one of these two is gone here. So we'll get that sorted and move along.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.